If you care about your money and you've ever thought, hey, it might be nice to get rich, then you should probably pay attention to this. Because hedge funds are placing one of the riskiest bets on the US stock market, and you should probably be a little concerned. Why? Because if you don't understand stuff like this, then you're the one who ends up getting blindsided while everybody else uses this information to get rich. And who am I to talk about this? I went from $40,000 in debt to becoming a millionaire at 30 years old by learning how money works, and now I teach you guys how it's done. And I apologize for the background noise because there is construction all around me today, but I had to get this information out to you. Okay, so basically what's happening is hedge funds are shorting something called the VIX, and the VIX is the market's fear gauge. Shorting it basically means they are betting with their money that things will stay calm. Now, here's why that's a problem, because they are doing this at levels we haven't seen since 2022. And if you remember 2022, you know that we had a pretty big correction then. We went into bear market territory, more than 20% down. Now, what actually happened in 2022? Hedge funds were loaded up with short volatility bets similar to now. Then inflation ramped up, the Fed pivoted, and geopolitical tensions mushroomed. That's when volatility exploded and markets tumbled. Basically, when we look at history and we see levels of this stuff happening, it usually happens right before a lot of volatility and losses, and people end up getting blindsided. But if you follow me, then you know that down markets are actually an opportunity to make more with less, because you're literally buying assets when they're on sale. This is what the rich do. That's what I've been doing, and I have made multi-six figures in the last few months. Now, the big problem really comes when regular investors don't understand this stuff, and then they end up buying at the top and then panic selling at the bottom, chasing the noise, not the signal. And I'm not saying that volatility will happen tomorrow, but what I am saying is when you see this kind of setup, you prepare, not react. That's what's going to set you up to be savvy with your money, to get rich, to build wealth versus everyone else. Now, if you want to actually see these signals early and learn how to turn panic into opportunity, you've got to learn the system that the wealthy already use. And that's why I put together my free How to Get Rich in a Recession masterclass. You can go and grab your spot right now, link in bio.